Well, hello everyone, Tim Kreitz here, Tim Kreitz Adventures, enjoying the first hints of real spring. It's spring break here in West Texas, and I just wanted to take you guys out for a ride, and I'm going to broach the first of what could be a series of controversial topics. This is something I have historically stayed away from in motovlogs, but this is something I feel like needs to be talked about. We'll talk about a few other things as well, so stick around and enjoy. See you in a minute. Tell you what, this dirt road thing is getting to be a theme with me. I guess I do need to go ahead and get a dual sport. Well, I hope you guys are having a good March so far. I know I am. I really can't complain. Our touring year has started. Slowly but surely, we're starting to go back out on the road again with Creed Fisher and the Redneck Nation Band. You guys have been asking for tour vlogs for me to take cameras with me and do vlogs of us on tour. So I did that while we were on the tour that we went on last weekend. It was a short leg. It was a 3-day leg. And it went to San Antonio, through San Antonio and through Houston, and then back home here to Midland, Odessa, where we're based. My job on tour is to get everybody up and going in the morning, and that's usually not a problem with Prince and I, the bass player and I, but getting Creed Fisher and Britt Parker going is sometimes a challenge. How you doing?
Oh. Final day of the leg. We're going home. It feels so good to be going home. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a bit of a pony ride, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, it's a long stint deadheading home, but that's all right. We don't be leaving our guitars in the cold. They come and sleep with us in the bed.
That's right.
Because
some friends.
I was gonna say, because we're married, so we can't bring chicks in.
Besides, they cost money.
Sucker fools, wake up. It's time for your paper route.
Britt said to go f*** yourself.
So anyway, you see what I have to go through to get these guys up and moving. But that's my job. They call me Commander Kreitz. My job is to make sure we stay on schedule no matter who I have to piss off. One thing I noticed taking cameras with me is that it's way harder to find the time to vlog and get the cameras out and screw with them while you're doing anything other than sitting in the truck. You know, with guys snoring like Britt, who as soon as he gets in the truck from the hotel room, he'll immediately be back to sleep again. So I don't know if I'll do full tour vlogs or not, because it's a lot of extra work, and touring is hard work. You guys, I mean, it's not just all parties and crowds and signing autographs and all that stuff. I mean, you're tired, you're working, you're moving the whole time. And so we'll see how that goes. Right now I want to go check this place out, and then we'll talk about a controversial topic. How about that?
This is a wildlife preserve, and I've never been here before, so I'm kind of looking forward to checking it out. Let's just sign in here. Tim Kreitz Adventures.
Man, this place is pretty creepy. I think the entire point of this place is just to attract migratory birds. That's certainly the way it looks. It's just wetland. Look at that. Stagnant water everywhere. Wow. Well, today's topic at hand is motovloggers who initiate confrontations with motorists. This is a topic that's going around the motovlogging world. Suffolk, Andy, and a couple of others have done this topic within the last week or two, and I think I could give it a unique spin. You've seen these motovloggers. I'm not going to name any of them, and I'm certainly not going to glorify what they're doing, because what they're doing is putting themselves in extreme danger, even though they may not realize it. I'm talking about the motorcyclists who will go out of their way to initiate contact or confrontation or provoke an episode of road rage with a cager, with a motorist who, you know, maybe makes a mistake in traffic or maybe isn't doing anything. I'm just talking about approaching strangers in an aggressive way, trying to get a laugh, trying to get some shock value, just trying to create sensationalism. That's exactly what it is, actually. It's just trying to create sensationalism. And it's all done in an effort to get views and subscribers, which we all want views and subscribers, so you can't really you can't put them down for that. I mean, because generally it works, especially if it's something really sensational. You'll get a lot of views, and views tend to end up being subscribers, and subscribers end up being views, and it's all sort of symbiotic, I guess is the word. But the problem is you're endangering your life when you do that. You know, how many subscribers is your life worth? How many subscribers and views is your life worth? You need to ask yourself that question, and you need to be really honest with yourself about it, because I've seen a few motovloggers who have come real close to getting their asses kicked, and for good reason. Totally justified on the part of the motorists. I've seen there's a few motorcyclists, motovloggers out there who will allow any tiny little mistake on the part of a motorist to cause them to confront that motorist and try to amp things up and create a situation and create some sensationalism. Let me tell you something, man. I saw one motovlogger, I won't name who he was, but he went off on this lady, and she just made this minor infraction in traffic. She shouldn't have done it, but again, the motovlogger in question was riding pretty aggressively, so that shit happens. And then he proceeded to confront her, banging on her window, if memory serves me correctly, or maybe her window was down, or he told her to roll it down and proceeded to give her what for. And let me tell you something. If I ever saw a motorcyclist doing that to my wife, that motherfucker would have my boot in his ass, no waiting. There's no justification for it. There's no call for it. And if you guys who are up there in the north or in Europe and doing this shit, if you were to come and do that sort of shit down here in a place like West Texas on a regular basis, you'd end up with a bullet in your ass, and for good reason. So I guess that's part of why it's such a shock for me to see this sort of thing happen in motovlogs, because I'm telling you right now, it would be a horrible, horrible thing for you to wind up shot or beaten as a result of just trying to get some views to your YouTube channel. So think about it, guys. I've preached enough. The first of a series of controversial topics that I'll be covering over the course of 2015. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's get out of this creepy fucking place. How's it going? I'll tell you another thing that's really, really important to me with regard to this issue is public perception of motorcyclists. And I know a lot of you guys don't give a and if you don't, that's fine, but you should, because it affects your freedom as a motorcyclist in a big, big way. And those of you who are out there acting like f***ing morons for the sake of making money off of your YouTube channel, you're doing all of us a disservice. So I would ask you to also consider that in a heartfelt way. Alright, that's enough. My first pissed off vlog, at least the first one I haven't deleted, and it may end up deleted. Is there any reason you're riding on the wrong f***ing side of the street, dude? Wow. Guy thought he was in Australia, apparently. Alright, you guys have yourselves a really, really good March. I'll see you in a week or two. I've got more tours coming up, mainly in Texas, but I may not be able to vlog as frequently, so it may be every 2 weeks between vlogs for a while instead of every week. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, if you like what I had to talk about, or if you don't like what I had to talk about, let me know about it. There's a comment section for a reason. And as long as those comments are reasonable, and well thought out and intended to further the issue instead of just being stupid, I will allow them to stay. So we'll see you on the next motovlog. Peace!